it's kind of like a confidence, but yet a humility in the fact that you're like, with Jesus, it's like, I'm just following him, It's like, you got to have confidence in this world. I think another thing that people think of is, humility, and then the word meekness sounds too close to weakness. And I think people don't really understand the true meaning of that. And it's kind of like meekness is like a guy who has a sword, or like a Roman centurion that has a sword. He knows how to use it, but he chooses not to. Like, he has the presence that he knows, like, I don't have to use my sword, but like, I can when and if I'm so called to do so. And I think that's interesting, because like, that's why it says the meek will inherit the earth, because there is strength that's required to inherit the earth, to do the things that are required to administer the earth, run it well, But I like your mix of confidence and humility, and I think that's sorely needed in a lot of us, especially when we're approaching people to talk about these kind of things. If someone ever approaches me, or, you think of the audience member, someone approaches you with some sort of overt, like shyness, like overly shyness, you kind of don't know what to do with that. But if someone comes like confidently, but gently into your space, you're going to be much more likely to listen to them and give them an ear. So yeah,
absolutely.
I think I love hearing your stories.
You just said something about humility. I don't think anyone who's encountered Christ, you can't encounter Christ and not be humble.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm saying you can't encounter Christ without you being humble and confident in who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because confidence is about identity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you're clear about your identity, then there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Once you and like just knowing how much he loves you and like how valuable you are. That's something that gives me a lot of comfort and a lot of confidence, And and his sacrifice is the one thing. Like, sometimes when I'll start some of my prayers, just for a split second, I'll be like, you don't deserve to ask for this. You don't deserve to ask for this. And then it's like, no, it's not because I deserve it. It's because of Christ's sacrifice on the cross that I can come boldly before the throne of grace to make my petitions known to God.
That's right.
And so it's like, I don't understand the math of that. Like, that calculus is like otherworldly. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to my earthly brain, but it's like, but I know God is faithful, and he has proven himself just over and over and over, in so many different ways, not just in my life, but like just, the whole study of apologetics and other disciplines and philosophy and stuff like that. It's like, he's good, he is absolutely good. And so therefore I believe it, and I just accept it. It's something I don't understand, but I just accept it. But you're right. You cannot know him and not be humble. We're just so unworthy of it. We're just crazy.